Welcome to Journaling Gem Life, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we are unboxing a Temu haul and I am so excited. I have found some great stuff and I can't wait to show you what I got. So I hope you guys have been doing good, and this package has actually been sitting and waiting for me for days. I did not have any space, like I told you in the last video, in an earlier video. My daughter had to move in real quick. I had to get all my stuff out of her space, and then this came, and I'm like, no, I can't open it. I have to wait for you guys. I want you guys to see what I got because there's some beautiful stuff in here. So the time is here. Let's just rip this open. Do it from the bottom. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Okay, so, oh my gosh, that was big. That was a mistake. This, I can tell you right now, this is a big mistake. A one I did not see coming. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're gonna laugh so hard when I tell you what I'm gonna use it for. You're gonna see what I mean. But let's do one thing at a time. And where to start? Okay. A lot of I have just really gone through all of my drawers and removed things that I don't use, and I don't have space for any more of these, so I need to find some space somehow. We'll see, we'll get there, I'm sure of it. So okay, I need some space to show you guys. So funny thing, we do plant some flowers outside, and I do use some fertilizer in the water, so I water it by hand. I don't use the hose for it, and so I use like these big soda bottles, and I came across these on Temu, and I thought, how cute. So these are actually to put on the top of a regular soda bottle, and you can use that as like watering. So I thought they were really cute, and I wanted to test them out and see. So yeah, got two of those. Now let's see, where do I put everything after I have showed you? I think I'm gonna put it in a bin like this to the side. Okay, now let's see what is in here. I am curious. Oh yeah, I am always using that the glue on a tape roll, and I found some that are like a bit thinner than the one that I had, so I just did that packet of 10, and you can tell that this is Temu because it is pulled and it is like crunched some places and bulky, and but you know what, it's a roll of tape, so I don't really care. I got it for next to nothing, and I got 10 in a package, so these do come in handy. I have used up half, I think almost half of what I got the last time, so I still have like 5 rolls of that left, but I didn't want to run out, especially if I'm going to do more like papers and layering and things like that. So yeah, that's why I got those. And then I wanted this rubbing stick because I do feel if I want to make a crease in a paper, or if I get some rub-on stickers, like I have gotten these ones, so it did come with this is a popsicle pin or whatever you want to call it, but I wanted to have a proper one that I can actually use for different things, so I wanted to get one of these, and just regular plastic, nothing fancy, but I think it's nice to have. So let's just do these right away. So these are like rub-on stickers. So I have never really done that. We did get something with the Rosy Life last time, and I did test that out, and it worked really nice. So I thought, why not try these out? These were so cute. Look at these, sort of like gardening, fairies kind of thing, and some books. I really just loved this theme, so I got it. It was 3 sheets only, so, but it's enough to keep me going for, like, if I do my weeklies, I could get 4, maybe even the monthly, and 4 weeks out of this. Is my guess. So yeah, now I'm gonna keep it in this because I feel like it's more organized. I don't have like 10 different bins that I can put things in, so I'm gonna keep it together like that. Then I got a new stamping mat because I do have, I'm thinking of doing a lot of stamping next year, and I do have like all the colors that I feel like I need, except the gold. The gold one in that does not work, so I wanted to get a new one, and this is the same as I've tried before in black. So I'm hoping that this is gonna actually stamp gold and not like mushy brownish thing like my old one do. So that's why I got this one. And then let's see, what is this? Oh yeah, I got 2 of these. So I do need a scissor for this, I think. So this was sort of a 2-pack, pack of 2. And I always do that. I always buy in bulk, unless there's one in particular that stands out. I will buy it separately. But otherwise, I want to have the whole like series of things, so that I can choose whatever color I want and still have the same theme or feeling to it. And this is gold, and you know how I love gold foiling on things. I got a pack of 6 like big laced foiling. Now this one is a bit different. So look at this. Here we got some butterflies, and I don't know what these are called. Could you please leave a comment down below for me and let me know what are these called in English? Because I don't know. I can't remember. But these are all gold foiled. So I am so loving that. And then I have another one that is a bit different. So I want to layer this on top of my stickers and collages and things. And then we have this one. Got it the wrong way. And this one basically has stars and moons on it. So I'm thinking that's going to be really, really nice to just sprinkle around the stickers and on top of the stickers. If I want some more foiling on it. Like that. And then I got these ones. I'm kind of curious about these ones. So this was a pack of 6, as you can see, and I don't know how big they are. I don't know if I'm gonna have to just use these in a separate book, if I can use them in my planner. I don't know. Let's have a look at them. And these are all grouped together as well, so let's, oh no, these are going to be hard to take off. Okay, so that was a struggle. That's the worst I have ever experienced from Temu. Oh my goodness. But let's see. Here we are. So first one, here's a yellow one. And it's kind of this fuzzy clusters of stars and moon. It is so cute. Look at this. So adorable, but they are quite large. But I'm thinking I could do this. I can use some of these like whenever there's a full moon or a new moon or something to do with the moon phases, because I'm kind of into the moon phases thing. So I'm not a stranger to that. And here we go also with the green one. So it's sort of the same, just with different colors. You have some smaller and you have the big ones. Looking really nice. I will not be putting back the stickers on these though. So they're just it's gonna be what it is. And then we have the purple one, like this. So sparkly. I love the fact that they sparkle so much. And then we have the pink one. Let me see if I can. Yep. Then we have a pink. And it does have a little bit of orangey feel to it as well. And the sparkles is just amazing in them. So I'm really happy I got them. And here's a blue one. So good. And then the last one is this orange one. Looking good, like for fall theme with orange and brown kind of theme to it. Love that. Look at that big one. Big cluster of stars in there. So yeah, that was that one. Now let's see. This one I am super curious about. So this is a package of 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, I think. And it's supposed to be kind of like rhinestones, looking like rhinestones. So you have dark red and you have butterfly vine, so a purple, Baylor Nightmare, which is sort of like blue black, and then you have a blue one, dark pink, and then a white rose. So they're supposed to be different, but I don't really know. Let's start with this one. And I don't know if they're all in like one roll or what the deal is. I think it might be in one roll. No, they are separate. Oh my goodness, I need to find some way to keep an eye on all of these. Keeping these together, that's not going to be easy. But let me show you. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to try and hold it up to the camera. I don't know if camera does these any justice. They are really cool, but it was kind of difficult to see. Let me see if I can take one of the others. Or if I need to put this down on a white piece of paper, I might have to. Oh, yeah, I think I might have to. It's not showing up on camera the right way that I want it to. And then you have this one. Yeah, these are not really showing up the way that I would like them to. So there are some roses in there and there are some sparkles. So I think I need to put these all down on some paper. So I'm going to do that later on. That was kind of a bummer because they looked so good on Temu. And it was not really showing here. But they might look better once I get them down on paper. I'm hoping, at least. So here you have some stars. Oh, let me show you. Oh, get too close. So you have like this. And they are sort of rhinestoney, glimmering, as you can see. So the thing is, I wanted to use these for the top, like, header for my weekly notebook, because I do have this tiny edge on top that I like to decorate, and these were sort of meant for that. So I am gonna get back to this after this video. I'm gonna see if I can put them down on some paper. So I'm just gonna put these to the side here, and then I'm gonna show you the after picture on that. Now let's see, I also got some snow and winter theme, because winter is on its way, and I wanted to have some nice, like, doorways. So there's 2 of every one. So let's see, I'm just gonna show you a few of them, and there's some Santas in here, and just some really nice doorways and gates. They're so pretty, and I'm gonna have these for the longest time, because, you know, I'm not gonna be using these in every single layout I do for Christmas. So I'm gonna have them for a very, very long time. Okay, almost done. Okay, so now let's see. So here is the first one. How adorable is that? And then this one. They are so cute, and I love, like, the bows and everything. And this one, oh, like right here, it's so cozy. You get that cozy winter feeling, and with the snowman. And here is actually a door beyond the door. So super cute. And the traditional one. And then we have these 2 right here. And again with some purple on this one, some florals that's been left out, with some snow on it. And yeah, it just goes on and on and on. They're so adorable. So I'm definitely going to be using some of these in my journaling pages for Christmas. No questions asked. So yeah, like you see, they're all the same, just with slight differences, and they are looking so good. So let me just throw this out, and we're going to keep this in the package. Not going to have, like, so many different, like, I do need some more storage for these. I would like to have, like, this one big tray where they can show all the sort of die cuts, but we'll see. Now let's see, what is this? Yeah, okay, I got one more. I think I got the silver one as well. Yep, I did. So craft ink pad. These are really nice. I am very happy. I have several ones in black, and they are really, like, in dense color, and they are moist and not dried out. So I'm really happy with this brand, and it's really cheap on Temu. So works like a charm. Let's see what this is. Now, okay. Flowers. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, I have been waiting for these. These are so amazing. So I got them in all the colors. I have sort of the green, the blue, the pink, the yellow, red, and purple. So I got all the colors and they are so adorable. And I'm thinking like using them like washi strips for my daily pages. So look at this. Look how beautiful these are. They're gonna look so nice in the book, and they're nice and big, so they do take up some space. So you get 3 of each, and then you have this one. Look at this. Look how gorgeous. And then we have these 3 that are the same. Sort of more like a vintage look to it. Well, actually, the other one had that too. And then here you have one with like a creek. Look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. So adorable. And then just florals in a frame, like a window frame. Gorgeous. So beautiful. So, okay. Put them back. Come on. Where's the opening? Oh, come on. Don't stick. So that was the purple. Now let's look at the pink one. And okay, so this belongs somewhere else. So here we have like a fairy. Oops, come on. Okay, my hands are all shaky. I'm so excited about this. So look at this. How adorable is this? Like, it's so cute. And then we have the next 3, which is this little fairy right here. Beautiful. And then we have sort of like on a scroll of paper. Actually, this is not one. This one is, which way? It's this way. With some floral and on a scroll of paper. So cute. And then we have this kind of layering paper. Some writing on it. I cannot wait to use this. I was so excited when I saw these. I was like, yep, they are going straight into my basket, and they stayed there for a long time. And here we go, the last one, pink. So gorgeous. Now let me see if I can get it back in the bag. That, and then we have the green one. So do I show them all or not? I think I do want to. It does take some time. If you don't want to see them all, then you just have to fast forward. But I want to make sure that you get to see them all if you want to see them all. So yeah, so here is the first one with the green and white. Super cute. And then we have these 3. Adorable. And then we have these showing sort of a valley between mountains. Stunning. So good. And then we have some fairies, of course. A couple of green fairies. Look at that. So cute. And the last one, sort of standing in the water and watering some flowers. So cute. And then we have oh, come on. Then we have the yellow one. So here are the first three with some yellow. Loving it. They're gonna look so good. Oh, I left the green one. Excuse me. Go in there, please. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm sorry for all the noise. And here we have the second one. And then we have some sunflowers with some roses. They are so stunning. I'm loving them. And then of course you have the fairies again. In a field this time. Gorgeous. And then the last one. This one. So cute. So cute. Okay. So that was the yellow. Now we still have such a long way to go, but we still have time. Then we have the red one. This is looking really nice. Like it's really hard on the colors, but I like it. It looks really like vintage. These all do. And here you have this one. So beautiful. And then you have like an angel on this one. Like that. And then you have this one with a little bit of writing at the bottom. Now, like this would look so nice with some Christmas theme to it, with some red Christmas theme. I think this will fall right into their natural environment. Even though they're not Christmas, I think they will go really, really well. So yeah. Now the last one is the blue one. So why don't I let's do the blue one. And then actually I think I'm gonna put them down where they belong right away. In my drawer, along with my other ones. So let's see. There's this one. And what I've been aiming for this time around is actually florals. Lots and lots of florals, because I use flowers and florals a lot, so I don't want to run out. So here are the blue ones with a little fairy on top. And another one. They're so adorable. And then you have just some flowers with some writing in the background. Looking stunning. And these 3 here, just some florals. And then the last 3 is these. So cute. They're so cute. Okay, so now let's see what is next. I do have some more books. I think, no, actually they're not books. They are just like these. They are bags. I thought they came in a book, but they did not. They came in bags. So let's do these ones first. These are more exciting. So I do know I have a lot of like splashes of colors, like ink stains, but I came across these and I could not resist. So I got green, pink, blue and purple, and here's some green, purple and blue, and again some mixed gilded colors and brown. So let's have a look at these. Look at these stains right here. So I think I should just put these down on my desk because they will pop. Look at these. And they have sort of like silver gilded into it. And there are some long ones and some shorter ones. So yeah, look at those. They look amazing. And there are some orange in here. So they're kind of mixed colors. That's really, really nice. And I'm gonna put these back. And I do want to keep them in the bag just to have it all like in one place. It's so much easier to store them like this, or you can put them on like a ring on top and have them all placed together. It's a lot easier than to have them in drawers or like boxes. And here are the green ones. So let's have a look at those. Again, these are silver. They're sort of like gray-green color to them. And a small one. So yeah, looking really nice. I think they're gonna look stunning in my planner. So let's see. That was the green one. Oh. And then back in here. Because I did take everything out and I wanted to put them into folders, into like tiny drawers like this one, for example, when I got this from Temu. So I have like some stickers in here, which is fine, but you get to a point where it's just too much and you need a better system. And I think I feel like I have a better overview on them when I just keep them in their original packaging and have them lined up inside of one box, and it takes up a lot less space. So that's sort of where I'm at. And then we have the blue one. Let's see what those looks like. So dark blue. Here's actually purple. And there's some green in there, I think. And you have some purple and you have some mixed colors. And some long and some smaller ones. Looking really nice. So now we have 3 more. It was a package of 6 with different colors. So let's see. And now we've gotten in the point of the filming where you can tell that I'm getting tired, because I get so excited and I use so much energy in being excited. It wears me out. It does. Like, Going through all of this takes all the energy that I have, but I am loving it. This was a big one, a massive one. Different colors and shades of like coffee stains, I think. Brown ink. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. So beautiful. So yeah, I do have some similar ones, but they're not the same. And I thought, you know what? If I end up using these a lot, they're gonna run out fast. So I better stock up if I'm gonna have like a no-buy thing next year. So I don't want to run out. And then I'm gonna see how far it gets me. I'm really like, I am picturing like if I'm gonna use this thing a lot, but when you have so many, it's like you're not gonna use it all. So I think this 1 year of not buying is gonna extend to 2, maybe 3 years of not buying. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. So blue and purple and green and turquoise and some blue. Oh, so this is kind of like a turquoise, but more blue in it, I think. And then, yeah, so here you actually have all different type of colors. But I'm glad I didn't just get this one because it has all the colors, because it has like one of every color. So one and it's gone. So yeah. Really enjoying this a lot. Oops. Now let's see if I can get it back and then take the last one of these. And see, so this should be like blue, purple, pink, green. Yep, they are. And they are beautiful. I love these bigger ones. But it's gonna take a bigger book. So I definitely think that the A5 Slim is a good size. It would do in a B6 too, but I think an A5 Slim is a perfect size to have sort of bigger pictures. So yeah, but of course at the same time I just said that I wasn't going to do big collages. I'm going to keep it simple, stupid, like I said in the last video. So I need to keep telling myself that. Keep it simple, stupid. Because I have a tendency to go over the top, like I want more and more and more. So yeah, now let's do this one. So this I'm kind of, I try to sort of stay away from like kitchens, couches, gardens, like those kinds of pictures, and just aim for the florals. So I'm kind of curious as to what I've got here. All I remember was thinking, these are really cute. And oh yeah, that's why. That's what I was thinking. So let me show you. So this is a pack of 6 with all the colors. Let's start with the green one. I'm not going to take them all out. I'm just going to show you. So this is what it contains. So it has some walls and some edges and just some, yeah, elemental pieces, I think. And then the same with this one, you have some ladders. And I'm thinking, when I don't use the space on the monthly, like these kind of ladders will be so good to decorate with. And it does have a lot of florals in it. So you have some like top pieces as well, like decorating pieces like this. And you have the stairs. And I fell in love with the stairs and arches of this, and also the ladders. So then you have this purple one. and I just want to see how big they are. So this one, it has ladders, but it has more like these. I do have a lot from before, so I'm not, but like these ones are beautiful. So let's see, let's open this purple one, because this really looked nice on Temu, and these are big pieces. Yeah, these are super big, and you get 2 of each. So yeah, they are going to look so nice. And like the bike, look at that. They are quite large, and I like that. And then you have this one. These were actually thinner than I thought, but yeah. And then a fence and a bench. Got 3 of those, and some more staircases. So yeah, this is definitely what I was looking for. So I got all of those. Now let me get this back in the package and store them the proper way. So when it comes to next year, I'm sort of thinking, do I go month by month choosing color or a theme? Oh, come on. Like strawberries for June, sunflowers for July, and like bees. Or do I just simply use colors? So like blue for January, turquoise for February. I don't know. I don't know what to do. How to make life more easy on myself. I do not know. So if you have a suggestion, what I would like to hear, what do you do when you set up your planner? If you don't have a subscription that sort of does it for you, and here's what you're going to use next month, how do you pick and choose? What kind of themes do you use? And I would love to hear more about that, so that I can get some ideas on what to do next year for you guys, to show you guys. And if I would love to make a show that of me doing things I don't know how to do, so that I can learn and you can give me tips. And so yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear it. So let's see. Oh, these, I am so excited about these. I got the cutest lanterns. I thought they were going to come in a sticker book, but they did not. But look at this. Okay, I'm going to place them and I'm going to zoom in with my camera. Look at this. And some lanterns. Look how gorgeous these are. Just hanging from the sides on branches with some stars on it. They are so cute. And there are so many, and I love this. Oh my goodness, like crystals. Yes, please, more crystals. I love that. These were just so amazing. I had to have them. Some more crystals. And here are more crystals. And some lamp, like lights. This was the first set. And then we have more. We have these ones. And crystals. I mean, how adorable is this? And some hearts. This will definitely, that would be so perfect for like Valentine theme. So yeah, they are so cute. And there's a lot of them. So many. And I didn't pay a lot for these. Like, these are typical, like, cheaper, on the cheaper side. Of course, I buy when I get like the 6-pack of like these, then it's going to be a bit more costly, but these ones are quite cheap. And they're going to last a long, long time because I'm not going to use them for every single spread I make. Some party lights. I love the lanterns. So here are a few. And you have them in all kinds of colors. So I can just pick and choose and add on to whatever color theme is that month. Here are some bigger ones. And these ones. And this one, oh, that's gorgeous. And this pink one, love it. And the last one. So yeah, I was not disappointed by these. They were really, really, really cute. Now, let me see if I can get them back in the bag. Or should I just do this? I'm going to take out Rosie Posy and put her in a different spot. And I'm going to see if I can just fit them in here. And just, yeah, perfect. Some of them are a bit big, but that's okay. And voila, I have them easy accessible. Now let's see, we got some more here. Let's do, I don't know which one goes with which one, to be honest. I think these might all be separately. I think these are together and not these. So let's have a look at these first. I'm gonna unpack them and speed up. So let's see. Okay, I don't think these are together. I think I bought them separately actually, because they have different tape on them. This tape really sucks. Whereas this one is a genius. And this one also has the, oh no, like you can hardly see where it is. So I'm not going to put this back on. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to do this. Yeah. So I went with florals because I need more florals. I'm using a lot of them. So I wanted to add more to my stash. And I found these. They're so cute. Love them. They're gonna look so nice. And I can just cut them into corner. I can cut them halfway to make them edges. So that's the idea of getting like simple florals instead, like single florals instead of a strip of florals. The strip is nice to use for like making a washi edge, but these ones are good for edges and corners. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. And these are, let me see. Yes, they are pre-cut as well. So I'm not going to have any issues with that. And here's another one. More like orangey and pink. Looking so good. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy these. And I would have loved to have these in all colors, but they didn't. I cannot find them so far on Temu. So I just thought I would get what I could at least. And then we have this one, and I think I'm going to do the same thing, just cut it. Like this. And here we have some more white and green sort of theme. A little bit of pink in there. But yeah, looking really, really nice. So these are going to be really good. Now I have one that I'm really curious about, like super curious about, and that is this guy right here. So this is something new that I haven't seen before, and I thought I need to try it because it is foiled. It might be too big, I don't know, because you know, when I buy like gold or silver or foiled stuff, it is to add on to the stickers. It's not supposed to be the sticker itself. So these ones I think are quite a bit bigger, and they might be sort of like on their own sort of stickers, but we'll see. Look at these. So much gold on them. They are so big. I think I'm gonna like that. Even if I use them on their own, I can cut them in half or whatever and add on with the stickers anyway, but these are big. So yeah, this looks nice. I like it. Definitely do not regret buying this. Now this I'm not sure if these are pre-cut. I think I need to cut them myself, but that's okay. So, and then we have one here. Oh yes, this one too. I was really excited when I saw this because it is, let me show you, it's so cute. This is so cute. Let me show you. This has birds on it. Look at this. Look at these cute birds and some florals and some writing in all kinds of colors. So adorable. They are so cute. Really, really liking it. And it goes on and on. So this was actually quite a long strip. I still haven't gotten to the end of it. I think, no, I haven't. So it goes on and on. And it does have some sprinkles of some foiling in it. So it sort of sparkles a little bit, but it doesn't show whether it's not like gold or silver. It's just, I don't know, it's specks. So here's the first one. So this is a long loop with different ones. Again, I can just cut out whatever color I want to add in. So yeah, really excited about this. Now let's take a break from the pet tapes for a little bit and do some other stuff to mix it up. So I got some stamps because I was also thinking if I want to add some layering, I wanted to put some stamps on it. And this is one that I got. And it's going to look super nice to have this as a background and then put sticker like partly over it. And I can just choose the color myself to make it fit. And normally I use my Tombos and just use that color. That way I know that I will get the exact same color as I'm using for my highlighting and everything else, so it matches. And so, yeah, I thought these would be really nice. And then this one. Now, this is a funny story. I thought this would be this big because I bought this because of these. Because I put down every single day how the weather is like. And that's not going to work, is it? Look at this. If I take my new book and I do for a weekly spread, I sort of divide. I have two spaces. The two on top I use for the weather. Now, that's not going to fit very well, is it? It's going to take up so much space. So this was a complete waste. But I do have numbers though. I have 30 and I have 0 and 1. It doesn't go to 31. And then I have all the weeks, but again, let me take it out and show you. It's going to be way too big. I did not read the description on this one, and that's a drawback with Temu. Like, if you buy stuff on Temu, always read the description of the item. And I should have done that, because sure, it's nice to show that it's snowing today, but I don't want it to take up all my space, or raining or lightning. But yeah, I don't know. Once I get the A5 Slim, then maybe it will work a bit better, but nah, I do not think so. But I do have these though, so I can actually do some proper stamping for like my daily dashboards, for the daily pages. So that's kind of nice to have that. And it does actually fit like Monday, Wednesday. I'm always curious about it. It goes a little bit over, but yeah, no, we'll see. That was a bummer. That was way too big, and it's even too big to fit in my drawer, to be honest, but it is what it is. Now let me see the next one. This is actually, I don't think this is gonna fit either. No. So the idea here was to have these for my stamping mats. That was what it was shown for on Temu, to have all your stamping mats in one place. And I do know they have different sizes, and I went with the medium one. But you know, like this one is going to be way too big, so I'm going to need something different. But you know what? I have an old one that is an A4 size, and it has different slots. So it has everything from tiny ones to a full sheet. So I'm going to use that instead, and then I can use this for like some stickers or something. So you can never have enough storage, right? So let's put this to the side. And then I got these. These I'm really excited about. So these are basically just, okay, I'm not seeing the camera. These are basically just butterflies in all colors of butterflies, because I do use that a lot. So I'm not going to take out all of the sheets. I'm just going to show you how it's packaged. And it does have like this on here. So it's really nicely packed. And oh, these are gonna not stay in their place. I can totally see that. It's so full, it's going over. But yeah, oh my goodness, how and start by sorting. Okay, I'm just gonna place them wherever. And I'm gonna keep them in here just because it's a lot better organized. Love this. Look at that. There are some smaller items. There are some writing in there as well. So along with the butterflies. But I do like how easy they are to just pull out. And the fact that they have these kind of edges on there makes it easy to just pop them down to get them back into place. So yeah, now I'm turning them, so I'm probably gonna mix it up. But you see, you have all the different colors. You have pastel colors, but you also have like the brown one and more nature, true to nature color in there. So it's all in one package, and I'm loving that. Now, let's see this one. Ooh, excited. I know what this is. And I was kind of curious as to how big these are, and these are big. I can already tell. These are super big. Look at these. Just drawers of different. Look at this. And then we have some yellow and some turquoise. So it's sort of like more like summer color, proper, normal color. And then you have the green one. And then you have a pink one. So let's just take out the pink one just so I can show you a set of them. Let's see. So here we go. I'm gonna lay them down on my desk and show you just how beautiful they are. And they do have some silver foiling like along the lines. So are there? Yeah, of course. There's 2 of each and every one. So you get 10 in each package. And they are so cute. They are so adorable. Love it. So these are going to be added as well. So that's how I see that whenever I make a collage of something, you know, you take one of this and one of that and one of that. And so everything is going to last me a long, long time. Now my box is almost completely full. Let's get into this. Oops. And I think, yes, so this I already have, but I love this so much. I think I'm going to use a lot of it. So I wanted to make sure I have an extra one because, you know, when you buy from Temu, there's not a whole lot. It's just like 2 meters on a roll. And that can go by really, really fast once you start using them. And I just love these. These are so gorgeous. So I wanted to make sure that I have double up when the year starts because I'm going to use them a lot. Or so I think, at least. But, you know, when you have this much, then who knows? Who knows? And then we have this one, which again is florals. So I got the blue, red, and green from the earlier one. And this one has, I think it has actually all the colors. And I think I also have this one, but I have used this already when I went with some pink theme. So I saw that these go by really fast. And these have all the colors in one roll. So yeah, they're beautiful. They are so amazing. So yeah, I wanted to have an extra one because I've already used some of the other one. And then I came across one that's going to match something else that I got, where I thought, oh, that would be perfect because I got a really sprinkly one, a shiny one that has some arch, like broken arches and things like that. And these florals are, I think, the exact same kind of look and feel to it. And so now I have flowers or florals to add to those, was kind of what I was thinking. Like this. See how they are. Look at these. They're bright pink but so is the other one with the arches. So let me see if I can show you, because now I know exactly where I have it, because I have been cleaning out my drawers. Let me see, this was not it. Where did it go? I have the blue one there. No, actually I didn't have anything left on the roll, and I'm not gonna start searching because I cut it up and I have it in bags instead, so I'm not gonna keep searching. But yeah, this is gonna match like perfect to that, because those are also the same bright and they are shimmering, and so they're gonna look really nice. But that's right, I did cut it up to have them in separate bags with different themes. So now we have 2 packages left. So as you can guess, florals in different colors. Come on, where is the opening to this? There's got to be an opening somewhere. Here. So let me just take off all of the plastic, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what they look like. So the last set of pet tapes. So let's see what they are like. Oh, these are obviously pre-cut. And yeah, pulling it off. So obviously I'm not going to be putting this back on. But look at these. These are smaller flowers as well, so that I can add on some small one, not just all the big ones. And I really like how this looks. Tiny, and they are super good for smaller books as well. A lot easier to use than the bigger ones. So let's have a look at the next one. Oops, do not take my sticker. Here are some more blue and some purpley. These are darker colors, not like super bright. And I don't know how much I will like that or not, but I'm gonna test it out and find out. And here, this looks really the same, like this one. Are they? No, they're not. This is green, this is blue, so no, they're not. They're quite similar though. And they're all kind of dark in color, but I don't mind. Come on, do not take the sticker. You know what? I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna let it. Super cute though. Look at that. I'm just gonna touch it. So here are some more purple ones. Just smaller flowers and darker, a lot darker. But I'm okay with that. And then let's see the blue one. But I'm kind of sad that there wasn't, like 4 of them are really, really similar. Like they look almost the same, even though they're not. And so here's the blue one. And there are some like leaves, and it's going to be a nice addition to the rest of the stickers to add like smaller things. And here's the green one. See, can we get away with this? Nope. Takes my stickers. So here are a green with some pink in it, as you can see. And you know, having them on a row like this doesn't really do it justice, because as soon as you put it down on the paper, that's sort of when it comes to life. So I know that these might look kind of boring at the moment, but when I get them down on the paper is going to look beautiful. So yeah. Let's see, the last one is a pink one, I think. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Well, sort of a dusky, rosy, like pink and red. And it does sparkle a bit, as you can see too. So it does have a little bit of shine to it. And they're looking really nice. So yeah. Cannot wait to try them out. Now for this last thing, we got at the Rosy Life Planner, we got a tote bag. It was so cute. I don't have it here right now, but it is just one big room. So it's sort of like a shopping net kind of thing, but it has this print on it and I use it all the time. But I am missing something to keep everything organized. So I got this one. So I can put this down at the bottom, and then I have space for my books, for bottle of water, for some pens, and it even has like a zipper lock on the side here. So this is gonna look so nice. Now I would prefer to have it in like a gray, but they didn't. They had it only in brown and black. So being that it's white, the bag is white, I thought I will just go with the brown one. So yeah. So that was so much for this video, and I'm also going to show you an after shot of these ones that we didn't go through. I'm going to put them down on paper, and I'm just going to show you a picture of how they looked. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking, like, oh, can you give me the link to this these stickers or these pet tapes? And I know that the links that I have been given is not working because it's for a Norwegian site. So I'm going to have to try and find the IP number for these specific items. But just let me know if there's something you're wondering about. I'm definitely going to at least try and find them for you, so that you know the IP number of the item instead of the link to the website. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!